For Cavatelli Alla Boscaiola, you're going to need cavatappi. There's very simple, easy noodle to make. I did find them dry. This is going to be a little quicker, but basically all it is cut off a little piece of noodle and you roll it with a knife, and that's how they get that shape to it. A lot of times it's made with ricotta. You're also going to need some portobello mushrooms. I've already cut mine up. This is probably about 6 ounces. Then right here I have some dried porcini mushrooms that we're going to rehydrate. Garlic, there's probably about 2 teaspoons here. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese shredded. I've got a cup of cream. And then I have white truffle oil. You can also use extra virgin olive oil. You can also use black truffle oil. I'm going to do a combination of the two today. And you're going to just do a little bit of salt to taste. Let's rehydrate these porcinis. To rehydrate the porcinis, I'm going to put about 2 cups of water on the burner. I'm going to put the heat on high. I'm not going to bring it to a boil, but I'm going to get the water very hot. Once the water is nice and hot, I'm going to add the mushrooms, and they're just going to sit in there for about 5 to 10 minutes, and they're going to get soft, and you'll know. Let's put them in. And in about 5 to 10 minutes, they're going to soak up the water, they're going to be rehydrated, and porcinis really are delicious. Going to line our saute pan with a little bit of oil, put that on a medium-low heat, and when it starts to get warm, we're going to add our garlic. My birthday's coming up in a couple days here, and I received this Macallan 10-year as a birthday gift. I love Scotch, and I love Macallan, so I'm happy to make this the drink of the evening. Let's have a taste. Happy birthday to me. Now that the oil's hot, I'm going to add my garlic. Let that saute. My mushrooms are looking nice and rehydrated. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a slotted spoon to pull them out, and I'm going to put them over here on my cutting board where I'm going to cut them up. Don't toss this liquid. You can do a couple things with it. You can keep it as a stock for mushroom soup. You can reduce it down and actually add it to this pasta for more porcini taste. But make sure that you can hear maybe a little, hear that grit. Sometimes there's a little bit of sand at the bottom. So make sure that you either run it through some kind of filter or don't pour the sand in. Just be careful that you don't pour the very bottom in. Just give the mushrooms a rough chop and then add them to the pan. Got my mushrooms in there. I'm going to add my porcinis. We're going to saute these until the portobellos start to get a little softer. And we're going to add the cream. If you've decided to reduce some of that wonderful porcini stock, you can add a little bit of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we boil it off or the mushrooms soak it up before we add the cream. Notice I didn't put a whole lot in there. I want it to get all soaked up and just get concentrated and awesome. Alright, I've let my stock boil down. You can see that it's no longer looking watery. Got a little oil in there, but that's okay. We're going to add our cream now, and we're going to put our pasta into the boiling water. And by the time this pasta is ready, this cream will have thickened. And we will have one of the best dishes you're ever going to try. The noodles are ready. My pasta is nice and thick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the heat, and I'm going to add my noodles into my pasta. Add your Parmesan. Give it a toss. Once that's tossed in, crack on a little bit of salt. Plate it up. Pasta alla boccola. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Oh my goodness. You're going to be so happy.